blank to study for the exam? Should, ought. What's the difference? Well, there is no difference here. Should, ought, had better, all of them are used to give advice. You should study, giving advice. You ought to study, giving advice to. You had better study, giving advice. But this one is strong and urgent advice. The only difference here is that ought needs to with it. And since we have to here in the question, so the answer is ought. You ought to study for the exam. You blank not eat too much. Should or ought? Well, the negative form of should is should not or shouldn't. The negative form of ought is ought not or oughtn't. So we say you should not eat, but you ought not to eat. So still ought needs to. But here, not eat. There's no to here. So we use should here. You should not eat too much. Or you shouldn't eat too much. I'd blank go. I have a lot to do. Should or better. We know that should, had better are equal. So better needs the word had before it. Here there's no had, right? But hold on. Look at this. I'd apostrophe D. This is had, guys. I'd means I had. So this could read like this. Apostrophe D, better. I'd better. He'd better. And so on. So the answer here is better. I'd better go. Give yourself a mark on each question here. What's your score? Let me know in the comments.